assume that you might have a thing for girls. Hello, 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 hello. Hey girls, hi guys. Hey girls, hi guys, and everybody in between. It's Triniti J, ASMR, and today I'm going to be answering some assumptions you have about me. I made a post on my community tab and I told you guys to comment some things that you assume about me or that you think about me. And I was like, y'all can say anything, I won't be offended. And I said I was going to discuss them all. So we're just going to jump right into this. And I probably read half of these and I stopped reading them because I wanted them to be like a real reaction. So I'm going to answer these truthfully and we're going to kind of try to slide through them because there's a good bit. So let's do it. Alright, so somebody said, I can't think of any bad things. You always come across so genuine and caring. You carry yourself so well. Thank you, love. That's me. You're right. I feel like you're a truly genuine person that actually cares about others. I do. I have a big heart, and having a big heart has like hurt me in the past because some people like to take your kindness for weakness. So that's happened to me a couple of times. I can't lie. I done got played, as a friend, as a girlfriend, things like that. But we live and we learn, and we rise back up to be even bigger and badder, period. That's what happened. So yes. I assume that you are the oldest child in your family because you are so caring and mature, but also have a lot of leadership qualities. I am not the oldest child. I am the second youngest. Me and my twin are the youngest, but I'm older than her by a couple of minutes. So no, I'm not the youngest, but I've always been a leader since I was younger. Even when I was insecure in school, like I used to be the leader. When we would get up in groups and do projects and stuff, I was just always a leader. People always wanted to follow me and they just looked up to me for different things, like different reasons. And as I got a little older, I've had women say, hey, I'm 40 years old, but I look up to you. Or, I'm older than you, but I look up to you, and that's really fire. So I thank God for having such a, I don't know what it is, just like this leadership quality that I have. And it's not always easy, but hey, I be making it work. Alright, kind of weird, but I think you probably smell really good. Like warm vanilla scent, and very comforting when you enter the room. Yes, I think it's very important to smell good as a lady when you're entering, well, as anybody, a man. I think that's important for you to really smell good, because it adds to your attraction, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be attractive for other people. I like getting that whiff of a good smell, I like looking good when I look in the mirror. So it doesn't have to be for everybody else. It can just be for me, and that's pretty much what it is. But yes, I do like to smell good. Do I always smell like vanilla? No. I like different scents, but I do like a little vanilla here and there. Like I like it like more so in the fall months, a little nice vanilla, more like a morning scent. I like vanilla in the morning. That's just real refreshing, you know what I mean? So yeah, you were right about me smelling good, but I don't always smell like vanilla. You are a barb, and you are a loyal friend, and that you are a perfectionist. Yes, am I a barb? What do you mean by a barb? If you mean like a Nicki Minaj fan, I'm a fan of hers, but I don't consider myself a barb. If you just mean I'm a Barbie, like I can consider myself a life-size Barbie, yes. Because I just keep my looks up, so I feel like I have that right to say, yeah, I look like a Barbie doll. Am I a loyal friend? Yes. Like that's one thing you don't have to worry about. If I call you my friend, I got you. I'm loyal. I'm riding for you, and that's that. Am I a perfectionist? Sometimes it just depends. Like, cause sometimes I could be a little lazy and be like, okay, that's good enough, well. So I'm not always a perfectionist, but I will say I make sure I'm not half-stepping when it comes to nothing. I don't like to half-step, so I don't think things always have to be perfect, but they do have to be good. So I'm a goodist. I assume you're the friend who can give your friends tough love when they need it. Yes, that's me. I'm gonna give it to you raw, straight, no holdbacks, okay? That's me. I'm that friend. I'm not gonna try to give it to you soft and no, baby, I'm gonna give it to you how I should, like maybe like a mother would, because I just don't believe in beating around the bush. You know, why am I trying to be gentle, lay something gentle on you? We're grown, okay? And even if we're not grown, it can even be toward my nieces. I'm gonna tell them like it is. I'm not gonna be, of course, I'm not gonna be rough, but I'm not gonna be trying to hand it to you soft, baby, because this world is not soft. This world is not gentle on you, okay? So I'm gonna give it to you like the world give it to you, but I care, and you're gonna know I care. So that's the difference between me and the world. 2, you smell delicious all the time. Yes. And 3, you have big dreams. Yes, I do have big dreams. One of my biggest dreams was to become an artist, and even though I fell off doing music, like I haven't done it in a while, I still am talented, and I feel like that's one of my strongest skills. So yes, I do have big dreams. I have dreams of like changing people's lives, just as simple as that. No matter what it is that I'm doing, I have dreams. I've had dreams of changing people's lives, and I feel like I'm doing that right now, so I'm happy with that. Alright, you're super type A and took the lead on group projects in school. I don't know what super type A means, but yes, I was the leader of a lot of group projects. A lot of times where I wasn't the leader, it was because I decided to fall back and I just didn't want the responsibility of being the leader. So yes. Another one says, you used to be insecure, but you grew up and realized how much of a badass you actually are, and that's on period. I was not always confident. I tell people this all the time. It took time. It took lessons. It took me learning about myself and going through certain things for me to love myself and learn who I was. So yes, I wasn't always confident. I definitely used to be insecure about a lot of different things. If you watch my videos, you know some of my past insecurities. But yes, I wasn't always like in the mind state that I am now. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the things that I've been through that have helped shape me into this strong, beautiful woman. Okay. You were the girl who always had her makeup slayed in school. This one is funny because I was practicing in school. Yeah, at age 16, I started doing my makeup. And yes, I would wake up early, like an hour earlier, for school just to do my makeup. And then when I wouldn't finish at home, I would take a couple of things, like lip gloss, lashes, or whatever it was that I needed that I didn't finish at home. I would do it at school. And the funny thing was, I didn't slay it. I mean, I guess for that back in the day, I guess you could say it was slayed. But looking back, I was looking like a clown. But you have to start somewhere. If I never started, I wouldn't be here today, you know? So, I wouldn't say I was slaying, but I was trying, okay? I feel like you were a tomboy growing up. I definitely was. Pretty much always considered myself a tomboy. I preferred sneakers over heels. I think I started to get into my feminine side when I started wearing makeup. And even then, like back in the day, y'all can find old videos of me rapping on YouTube. I used to have like a brush cut, like not a brush cut. Well, I did have a brush cut where the whole head was shaved, but it'll be hard to find that on the internet. On the internet, I had my side shaved, and I had like a little afro in the middle, so it's like a mohawk type of thing. So I was definitely like a tomboy, but I was trying to get into my feminine. And as I got older and older, I really started tapping in even more with nails and, just different hairstyles and things like that. So yes, I was a tomboy growing up. I feel like you keep your circle small, not too many friends, just the real ones. Very true. I do not have a lot of friends, like literally at all. Like, I can't name 5 friends, y'all. Like, people that I really consider friends. People that I talk to all the time. I don't have that, whether y'all believe it or not. And I'm okay with that, honestly, at this point in my life. Like, I don't know, I'm just okay with that, I guess, because I'm so focused on myself and family and loved ones. I don't know. It's like if friends come, they come, but I'm definitely not just out here looking for them. So that's that. I really would like to know how and where did you get your teeth done? They look amazing, and I've been searching around for good options. Could you tell the story? I'm not telling the story in this video, but if you follow my other channel, iAmTrinitiJ, J, I'm gonna have a whole video dedicated to that. Okay, totally random guess. People might think you're uptight or stuck up because you're not over friendly, but the truth is you don't like being fake and like keeping your circle friends close and small. Exactly. That is it. Some people like to say I'm kind of bougie or I'm uptight just because I don't allow certain things around me. I will distance myself or remove myself from certain things. So some people might feel like I think I'm too good, but it's not that. It's just I know my self-worth, and if something is bothering me or somebody is around me doing something I don't care for, then I'm going to leave. Like, I don't have to be around that. So I just feel like that's having standards, and that's just what it is. If you don't like it, then oh well, you shouldn't be around me anyway. Toodles. I assume you're really loud, an obnoxious person off camera, even though you are so calm and collected when doing ASMR. First of all, Dan, don't be coming for me. Fat Dan. That's his name, y'all. Fat Dan. He be under almost all my videos, and he feels like I'm loud and obnoxious off camera. Am I loud? I can be loud, but I'm not just this loud person. No one's ever described me as being loud, so I wouldn't say that. But I definitely have way more personality than I show on my ASMR channel. And then this one dude said, I feel like you're a freaky person off camera. First of all, I shouldn't even acknowledge this comment, but you know what? I said I wasn't gonna be offended, so I'm just gonna say, mind your business. All right. I feel like your childhood wasn't good and you found ASMR to cope with it, and now you're doing ASMR to help you and others. That's not true. I had a good childhood. I didn't have any childhood trauma, thankfully. I was raised by both parents, and I don't know, I had a good childhood, so that's not why I started ASMR. I started ASMR because I just loved seeing people do it, and I wanted to try it. It was relaxing for me. It changed my life as far as my sleep, and I just really love ASMR, and I wanted to bring flavor to ASMR, and I think that I've been doing that. Like, you can't name another girl doing it like me that gives you that flavor, that gives you that realness, that personality, that beauty, all of that in one. And that's no shade. That's no shade to none of the other girls, because there's a lot of girls out here doing their thing, but they just ain't in my lane, you know what I mean? And that's cool. We all have our own lanes, and I'm respectfully wearing a crown in my lane, okay? Alright, I assume you prefer waffles over pancakes. It depends on how I'm feeling. Waffles be bussin'. They do be bussin'. But I don't know. I will say that I've eaten more pancakes than I've eaten waffles, but they're both good, so I can't really say which one I prefer. I assume you're a party girl and go out 3+ times per week, and you're an aunt and love spoiling your nieces. No, ma'am. I do not go out 3 times a week. I might go out 3 times in 2 months, something like that. I don't go out often. If I do go out, it's like a bar or something real chill. I don't go out to the club that often, and I'm definitely not going to be going out since it's getting cold. I'm not the one for going out and it's freezing cold. Like, I gotta really want to go out, or there must be some type of celebrity there for me to be going out and it's freezing. So no, I'm not a party girl. I'm more of a homebody actually, but I can't get out and have fun. And you said I'm an aunt and I love spoiling my my nieces. Yes, I am an auntie. I have several nieces and nephews. Do I love spoiling them? I would not say that. I'm not the type to spoil, and I'm just being honest. I love them. I spoil them with my love. But when it comes to just giving them things, I don't, and I'm being honest. Will that change in the future? Yeah, I'm sure I'll do more for them. But right now, no ma'am, they don't get a lot from me, and that's just my honesty. Alright. I believe you're going to be a millionaire. Period. 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 You better speak that. First of all, thank you for believing in me, and thank you for. I started ASMR because I just loved seeing people do it, and I wanted to try it. It was relaxing for me. It changed my life as far as my sleep, and I just really love ASMR, and I wanted to bring flavor to ASMR, and I think that I've been doing that. Like, you can't name another girl doing it like me that gives you that flavor, that gives you that realness, that personality, that beauty, all of that in one. And that's no shade. That's no shade to none of the other girls, because there's a lot of girls out here doing their thing, but they just ain't in my lane. You know what I mean? And that's cool. We all have our own lanes, and I'm respectfully wearing a crown in my lane. Okay. All right. I assume you prefer waffles over pancakes. It depends on how I'm feeling. Waffles be bussin'. They do be bussin'. But I don't know. I will say that I've eaten more pancakes than I've eaten waffles, but they're both good, so I can't really say which one I prefer. Let's see. I assume you're a party girl and go out 3+ times per week, and you're an aunt and love you spoiling your nieces. No ma'am. I do not go out 3 times a week. I might go out 3 times in 2 months, something like that. I don't go out often. If I do go out, it's like a bar or something real chill. I don't go out to the club that often, and I'm definitely not going to be going out since it's getting cold. I'm not the one for going out when it's freezing cold. Like, I gotta really want to go out, or there must be some type of celebrity there for me to be going out and it's freezing. So no, I'm not a party girl. I'm more of a homebody actually, but I can't get out and have fun. And you said I'm an aunt and I love spoiling my nieces. Yes, I am an auntie. I have several nieces. being a kid. I miss when I used to rollerblade with my twin outside with our little helmets on. So yes, there are things that I miss about being a kid, even though I am mature. Yes. You prefer brutal honesty instead of sugarcoating things. Yes. Give it to me how I'm gonna give it to you. Don't sugarcoat nothing. I want it straight, raw. Alright. You seem like you don't like sugary drinks, especially when it comes to coffee. Black coffee or coffee with a bit of milk, creamer only. First of all, I'm not a huge coffee fan. Coffee is fine here and there. But one time, I had a coffee maker, baby, and I was drinking coffee for like 3 days straight, nothing but coffee. And I wore myself out on coffee. So after that, that was probably like 4 years ago. I probably had coffee twice since then. So no, I'm not a big coffee person, but if I do have coffee, I definitely want it sugared down. I don't want no nasty black coffee, so you're wrong. I assume you have friends with benefits. Baby girl, no. Maybe back in the day, when I ain't really know my worth like that, I was real young. I ain't gonna say real young, but I was younger, moving around. I was a teen, going to parties and stuff. I had my little friends or whatever. But even then, I wasn't on no hoe stuff. I was never a hoe. But I definitely played around a little more now. Baby girl is on lockdown. Like, I do not be giving it away. I ain't got time for no friends with benefits. That's just not where I am in my life. I want to be somebody's wife. So, years ago, yes. Now, no. I assume that you get hit on a lot. I'd say so. Yes. I'd say I get hit on a lot. It just depends though, because I might not get hit on like another woman or whatever. But to me, especially compared to what it used to be, I definitely get hit on a lot, especially in my DMs. Like, my DMs go crazy. And in person, I think men are more bold in my DMs than they are in person, because not a lot of men step up to me, but they still step up. It's just not as crazy as in the DMs, because I feel like a lot of men they just don't know how to come up to me. I don't know what it is, but I'm fine with that. Don't approach me, especially if you don't have enough confidence to do it. Just sit back. Alright. Somebody said, I assume that you might have a thing for girls. If I'm being honest, let's be honest. No. I don't have things for girls, but there are women that I do find beautiful and that I find attractive, but it's just not like, oh, I want you, It's more just like,